Welcome to Seat Time, everybody, the off-road show that brings you all the results, news, and online shenanigans that make being online a good time. We'd like to say thank you to Fly Racing for their support of Seat Time. Please go check them out at flyracing.com.
Yeah, there's the video. Okay, cool, guys. I wanted to say thank you very much for tuning in. Of course, this is Brian Pierce from Seat Time. I'm going to go ahead and I want to share this video out there on my personal page as well. I know that things are a little bit different this evening, and I appreciate you guys sticking together with us. I hope that you have been covering the ISDE that's been going on in Spain as much as possible. What's awesome is we've got tons of outlets to do that right now, so I hope that is good for everybody out there. Thank you, Mr. Doug Phil. You live. I appreciate that. It is interesting, especially with myself doing this completely on my own. I have no idea how this could essentially turn out. It could be interesting, but thank you very much for tuning in. So this is a very truncated episode 224. Steven's little dude Hayden, he's almost a year old, maybe right about there, is a little sick. And Hayden didn't want to leave his wife alone with the two kids, one of them being sick. And I said, hey dude, we've got this Mevo now, we've got different ways of getting content out, let's see how that goes. And he was like, okay, cool. I did tell you guys that Alta was going to be on the show last week. Sorry to say that they had to cancel. They are just getting ready for Monster Energy Cup. I think they're just going, they're not racing, but then getting ready to race Straight Rhythm. They said that they would come on after Straight Rhythm to chat about the bike, everything that's been going on. So hopefully that still happens and we can make that kind of stuff. 2 points for truncated. I hear that. We'll see how it goes, Mr. Jason Schmidt. I have absolutely no idea. So for those guys, maybe this is your first time tuning to Seat Time, appreciate you being here. Of course, I'm your host, Brian Pierce. This is the online show for the off-road enthusiasts. We beer drink and binge race through the off-road news. And the most important thing that's going on right now is the ISDE, the International Six Day Enduro. They're 9 hours ahead of us. They're in Navarro, Spain, racing their little butts off, and today was the end of day one. Excuse me. Exciting. Absolutely, that's exciting. It sucks that I'm not there, but you know what, Jason Hooper, one day you and I are going to make it back, and it is going to be absolutely amazing. So, hell yeah, we're in first place right now. How awesome is that shit? Let's go ahead and make sure we get all this stuff correct. But it looks like that we are actually a handful of seconds up, and I think it's 26. Yeah, 26.02. So there's a couple of milliseconds in there, and that's awesome. And that is over Italy. Their last year in 2015, Italy did really good. They came in second place. So historically, if you were to go to last year, you could say that Italy could be competition for us. But if you went back to 2014, they weren't even in the top 5. It was tough to find any information to see if Italy had any injuries. But of course, because of the fact that we're now down from 6 riders to 4, it is going to be a lot harder to win the ISDE because bikes breaking down and riders getting injured, things of that nature, that's going to deter the fact of any kind of, there's no scores that you can drop this year. So how is that already affecting the ISDE? Well, unfortunately, we've already heard news that Josh Strang may have a possible broken ankle. Again, that is speculation coming off of the internet, so who knows if that has been solidified or not yet. If it has, please somebody let us know. We can go check out Josh Strang's Instagram, I'm sure, to see when he's going to be posting that up. It sucks to hear that kind of stuff, man. Australia, after all of the crap that we went through last year, they did finally come out on top officially in November of 2015 after the ISDE. So I know that they were really looking forward to coming back out and being given the finger to the French guys that didn't even show up because of that stupid debacle from last year. And if you want to know more about that information, definitely go watch episode 223 from last weekend where Brian Story and I talked in on that even more. But congrats to the guys, the World Trophy team, for being in first right now. We've had great showings in the past couple years in the very beginning. I think now it is really just making sure that they stay consistent and fast. And that sounds so stupid because they just can't make mistakes. And if they make mistakes, they have to capitalize on the fact that hopefully they don't injure themselves and or break the bikes. And it's going to be riding in that weird place of trying to figure out how to make that work. I'm laying out the first and last test of the day, John Scholemeyer. So we're going to be talking about what John Scholemeyer is talking about here in a little bit. So some of the other stuff that's going on. So yeah, team in the lead. It's Australia is already out with Strang being injured and suspected broken right ankle. Italy in second. So we're going to see how that's going to play out. Now the UK is in third. And again, if you kind of go back to the historics of the ISDE, UK doesn't have any kind of podiums right off the bat. They're not really in the top 5 right off the bat. So are they competition for the United States? I wouldn't really say that they are as of right now. Now, obviously, we're going to see how this plays out. The 4-rider team is going to change things up for sure. So that'll be interesting. Now, in the junior trophy team, I haven't even had a chance to look up and see how those guys have done right now. It's actually quite pathetic. I do know that Stuart Baylor Jr. has had a good day. Trevor Bollinger had a decent day, and Grant Baylor, I think of the 3, didn't really have that great of a day. So if anybody out there knows, let me know, and we'll go ahead and find that. Or what I can do is I can just go to the Junior World Trophy team right here and see. So we got Sweden is in first. We got Italy in second. The RFME team is in third. What is that? And then United States of America Junior Trophy team is in fourth. Let's see by how many seconds. So we've got 29 seconds. And it looks like of the 3, definitely Grant Baylor was the third. And it looks like Stuart Baylor was moving and doing pretty darn good. But they're all going to have to pick it up if they're going to want to catch Sweden. Sweden definitely is a powerhouse when it comes to these kind of events. They have a lot of good riders that do compete at the Enduro GPs and what used to be known as the World Enduros. So we're definitely going to have to pay attention and see how those guys do there. So congrats to those guys. 4th place is not a bad place to be. I believe the women's team as well is in 4th place. And they are 6 minutes and 22 seconds behind Australia. That's a huge deficit. To make up. None of the World Trophy, the girls, the women's trophy team has not made it into the top spot before. I know they want to do that. It's going to be a long, hard battle, and they're just going to have to keep riding their butts off and hope for no injuries. That's what's going to happen. The club teams, I wonder how these guys did. Let's check this kind of stuff out. The Cat 3 E1 club team award. Let's go with that and see what we can come up with. It looks like the RFMET Italy Trail Jesters are in 4th. Congrats, dude. That is awesome. So Josh Toth, Jason Klamer, and Ben Kelly in 4th place right now overall. That is absolutely insane. And it looks like the Missouri Mudders are in 6th place. So we got Nate Furredder, Ryan Powell, and JT Baker. Congrats, dude. Holy crap. I love this. These guys are kicking butt and taking names. And then so we'll make it to outside the top 10. I'm sure that a lot of our other teams have done really well. I apologize. There's only so much prepping you can do for this kind of stuff, especially when you're shooting from the hips. So what other kind of off-road news do you guys want to want me to try to dig into the ISDE news from the day and do these at the end of every day for 5, 10, 15 minutes and just kind of chat, have a beer with you guys? Would you rather me talk about other stuff? Is this a little bit of a different format? Sure. Is it better to be shorter? I have no idea. There's something that's going to be coming up for you guys that I want you to know about are 2 things. One, hopefully I'll be at both of them. Right now I've got tickets and spots to be there. So first is the National Enduro coming up at Zink Ranch. Now for those who don't know, Zink Ranch is where the 1994 ISDE was when it was held in the United States in Oklahoma. Obviously that's why we're going back there coming this year. John Scholemeyer, who has been chatting on this video, and he's been in some of the chat rooms for some of the videos out there and stuff like that, he is a huge part of laying this course out, and I have some notes from him. Specifically, I want to make sure I get these right or he may hurt me through Facebook Messenger. Of course, KTM demo days on the biggest grass track in the Midwest. He says he's got 3.4 mile long grass track test for you guys not only to have during the KTM demo on Saturday, but also first and the last test of the day. So of course it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun out there in that, and I will unfortunately be going way too slow, and I apologize to everybody behind me. I'm on row 62. There is an S-Car Go section, so you know those big snail type things? That's going to be happening and going on. And we mentioned that it's the first and last test. So if you guys haven't been out there, definitely come. I've not been to the Zink Ranch. I've heard that it's a phenomenal place to ride. Very much looking forward to it. I could have the family with me. Hopefully Papa Pierce makes it. I have no idea how it's going to break down. Definitely look for the Thor Outlaw. I will at least be out there riding on row 62. Make sure you come and say hi, and if you pass me, hoot and holler, so that way we can make sure to find it when we're editing up some of the helmet cam footage. And then after that is going to be the Enduro, the Grinduro. I don't even know, maybe, but Cole Kirkpatrick just announced this yesterday on his Facebook page, and KTM put it out there, Russell Bobbitt put it out there. So what's going to be happening is they're putting on a 50-person mat that caps off at 50 people, kind of play ride tour through Cole Kirkpatrick's family land in Post, Texas. I think it's his family land. I'm not 100% positive, but it seems like it would be. But Russell Bobbitt's going to be there, probably maybe Mike Lafferty, a couple of the KTM guys. We're going to be riding a bunch of trail on Saturday, getting lunch involved in our $150 price, riding on Sunday with a ticket there too. The gates open sometime on Friday, and then we'll be heading home after that on Sunday. I'm very much looking forward to that. Steven and I, we were talking about planning a Seat Time field trip, as we're starting to refer to them, for December, but because of this event, we're going to go ahead and cancel it. We feel like we would much prefer to be able to put our support into this event, especially since the proceeds of it are going to the Kurt Caselli Foundation. So if there's any spots left and you guys want to go, definitely reach out to Cole Kirkpatrick. I did PayPal him the money today, and when I did that, he said there was about 24 spots left, and then I think I heard from Russell Bobbitt a little bit later that there were 12. So right now, this thing may be sold out within 24 hours, so who knows? So definitely go check with those guys if you want to come. Again, Brian Pierce with Seat Time. You guys can find me all over the internet, Instagram and Twitter. It's at Woody B. Pierce. Definitely give me a follow if you want to give Seat Time any of that kind of stuff. We're on Facebook.com/Seat Time. On Twitter, it's at SeatTime_CO. On Instagram, it's just at Seat Time. We are on YouTube, so this will be up there a little bit later. Definitely, please give us a subscribe. Let us know if you've enjoyed the content, having fun. Give it a like, give it a thumbs down. Just say something, what you want us to do different, or what you think that we're doing a good time at. These have been brought to you, of course, by the fine folks at Fly Racing, Kenda Tire, and SRT Off-Road. Support any of those guys. We want to see pictures of you. Post them on Instagram. Tag us so we can congratulate you guys on wearing and using awesome stuff. If nothing else, definitely go check those guys out. There is a link in most of the descriptions. You can go shop on Rocky Mountain ATV MC from our YouTube description, and that actually gives us a little percentage back. There's also a link for Amazon, so if you do any shopping on Amazon, click the links in the description, click the banner on the Seat Time website. We just get a small percentage of that. Again, it doesn't cost you anything extra, it just helps us. So either that kind of stuff. If you don't want to support your local dealer, those are two ways to help us by shopping online. After that, man, you guys have a great week. Keep up with the ISDE. Again, I'll do more of these, but only if you guys want me to. There's no point in me coming here drinking beer if you guys think it's worthless. So, tell me what you think. Have fun out there. And remember, always enjoy a pint full of awesome. And I'm going to go drink my beer, and I'm going to check in with some more news of everything that went on today. Peace. Now we'll see if we can figure out how to end this thing. Oh, God. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Nope. Nope.